up, chat? Let me see. What we gonna talk about? Let me go ahead and just get to it. So yesterday I told you I was texting this dude, and then he ended up sending me the contract, so I ended up signing it, and now I'm in a contract. So we got our land, y'all. We got our land. You know, we got 5 acres. 5 acres. So now we gotta do what we said we was gonna do. So now we bought the land. Now we gotta. I'll take y'all to go see it. Probably in like a couple of days when I go out there. It's beautiful too. It's nice, peaceful, quiet. You know. Yeah. So next you do is we gotta get our water, 5,000 water gallon bucket out there. That's the next step. So now we'll have some water. We'll have some land, some water, and then we'll have to do septic tank. And then after that, you need power, or you can do a generator, like I told you. Go ahead and get that, and then before you know it, you're gone. You can go ahead and move. Yo, you gotta get you a house or RV, whichever one you want to do. Alright. Go ahead and get you one of those, and you're straight. So, now I'm gonna be looking online for a big old water tank, like a water gallon tank. I'll see how what's the biggest I can find. So we gonna see how much they cost, you know. And then after that, we gonna see what it do. It's a nice day today. It was a little gloomy earlier. It's nice today, like right now. Yeah, so 5 acres, that's how much we got. It's a lot too. So now when you're done getting your stuff together, you gotta, and while you getting it together, you gotta think about what you need out here. You know what I'm saying? What they need out here. What can I do to help? You know what I'm saying? That's it. You can either, like I said, if they got homeless people, you can get you a couple RVs. You know. Excuse me. You get you a couple RVs. You can rent them out. Start making you some money. Tell them you doing daily rent though, you know what I'm saying? So it's night, so it'll be like shit, you can do it as low as $30 a night if you wanted to in an RV. They had their RV, tell them pull up. Be like, hey, you can rent out a spot for $30 a day. That way you ain't gotta worry about if they do have a 14-day or a 15-day, whatever, a month, whatever, however long, you know what I'm saying? They're moving every day, so it ain't like they're staying like that. So, and then you just keep going. But you know, you'll have like 50 people that's every day coming around, looking for a place to just stop, relax, you know what I'm saying? Get comfortable, enjoy yourself, you know? And then after that, You know, life is yours. Take back control of your life. That's how we're gonna say, take back control of your life. Don't let nobody take control of your life. You take back control of your life. That's what we're doing. So, and hey, I said we was doing this together, y'all. We doing it together. So, you know, take back control of your life. Save your money. Remember, save your money because you're gonna need it. And then when stuff get in your way, just be like, oh, all right, well, I've been saving up my money, so I got enough for that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then find out the closest store around you. You know, this is what you want to do. You want to grab everything so you ain't got to go to the store. So whatever you got or whatever you can grow it. And then the rest of the stuff, either get from a farmer's market, go to a farmer's market, like for your meat and stuff. Don't go to no stores, they gonna jip you. You can pay like $1,500 for like a whole cow, half a cow, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot that come with that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just your little meat that you be buying at the store. You can buy like you spend that at the farmer's market or at the where they be butchering cows and stuff like that. You would be surprised how much they got for a little bit. And then you go to the store, you be like, what? And y'all done did all of this to the meat? Oh no. So you gotta start thinking with your head, you know? Start using your head. That's all you gotta do. God gave it to you for a reason. You better start using it. Either you gonna use it or lose it. Which one? So you better start getting on the move. So yeah. Then the meat, you gonna get a lot. So you gotta get a deep freezer. You know what I'm saying? And then that $1,500, that's gonna last you. Even if you raise a cow, you can raise a cow yourself, and then take it to the slaughterhouse. Let them cut it up for you. Pay them a little to nothing, and now you got a whole. You got enough meat that'll last you for a whole year. You see what I'm saying? And then if you wanted to, you can do that. You can do that twice, maybe 3 times, and then sell the meat that you got. You see what I'm saying? See, you ways to make money. There's ways to make money everywhere. You just gotta know how to do it. So look, boom. They don't even need if they ain't got no stores like that around you, they don't even need that store. You gonna be the store. So you put up your little tent, and then you put up, grocery store or food for sale or something like that. And then somebody will stop in, and then once somebody do stop in, they gonna get the word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? And then they gonna tell the next person, oh, you ain't gotta drive all, you can save your gas. You know what I'm saying? Go right here. They got water, they got food, they got fruit, they got everything you need right here. You ain't even gotta go to the store. And then everybody gonna start coming. Now you got a shopper's market. Now you better widen up your land. You gotta open that mug up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get you something over here. Like I said, something over there. Put you something over here. You know what I'm saying? And then now you got, even if it's a residential or suburban, can't nobody really stop you. You know what I'm saying? From selling meat and selling stuff. So, and it's private property, so can't nobody really come on your property like that. So what you do is you get you a little section, you know what I'm saying? And then, like the old days, you know how they had the little thing, and then the little roof at the top with the little stand? Yeah, you get you a stand. Selling meat. You're selling meat. Put it, and then after that, put it at the gas stations. Put it on like the little poles around, selling meat. You want to buy meat? Here, meat, groceries, whatever you want to put on there. Put it on there. Boom. And you put it on there. Bam. Now everybody go to this gas station, so they gonna pull up, they gonna see it, they gonna be like, oh, let me check this out. Instead of driving like 20 minutes, 30 minutes away, they might even got cheaper stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you go there, boom. And then After that, you just after that, now you making money. You know what I'm saying? People stopping by. You know, they gonna see what you up to, and then they gonna say, you got this all the time, or is this seasonal, or how's this work? You know what I'm saying? Is this monthly? Is this every 4 months? Every 3 months? Every 7 months? How does work? What you come up with your meat plans? And then they'll let you know. Like, all right, I do this. Let's say every 6 months you can come by, or whatever. Or I'm open there every day, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta think about it. If you got a whole store on your property and you rent RVs, look at that. Bam. They gonna go to your store. You see what I'm saying? So you gonna get them to go to the RV section, and then the RV section, they gonna need food. So now you got a whole store right here. The people that's coming in your RV, they going to your store. Then they shopping with your store. And then before you know it, you better put a gas station on your property. It could be a personal gas station. It don't even matter. Just put a gas station on that money. And then after that, say you could tell them it's personal gas. And then after that, there you go. You got a whole gas station. You already got your little store. All you need is gas. And then you got your little for the RVs, they gonna need gas, and then you got water, you got everything you got right there. But we're gonna do it. I'm gonna show y'all, because people make it harder than what it seems. It's hard and it's long. It's hard and long, but it ain't that hard. It's just dedication. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stick with it, stay going, and then once you do that, you in there in no time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about nobody telling you to do this, do that. And then you can get advice from the people that's in your neighborhood. Like, what y'all need around here? What you think this community needs? You know what I'm saying? What you think such need? And then go to the gas stations. Go see what you think they need. You know what I'm saying? There's ways around everything. That's why the police made a law, but there's always a law behind that law to make you get away from that law. You see what I'm saying? So a loophole is what they call it. So there's always a loophole around everything. Everything you do, there's loopholes. So like when you go to work every day, and you go to sleep, and then you wake up, and all of that, you go back to work, it's a loophole to that. I'm showing y'all the loophole right here. You see what I'm saying? So this the loophole. And then after that, you can get a job if you want to. You ain't never gotta get a job. It all depends on you. Don't stay stuck. That's the worst thing you can do, is stay stuck. You know what I'm saying? You wanna move forward. Don't ever stay stuck. Because once you stay stuck, that's it, you stuck. You somebody gonna come and be like, hey man, what's wrong with you? Why you looking like that? You look stuck. You're like, I am stuck. I don't even know what to do right now. That's why you gotta surround yourself around people that's doing what you doing or what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? Don't surround yourself around people that's doing the same thing you doing. Like when you was like 17, 18, 16, you know what I'm saying? That ain't, you gonna do the same thing they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You hire yourself. I don't care if the person next to you ain't hiring themselves. You hire yourself. You see what I'm saying? And then before you know it, they're going to be like, dang, we was just on the same thing. Like, I had plenty of homies, you know what I'm saying? Plenty of friends that, you know what I'm saying, when we was younger, we was on the same stuff. And then now, people elevate, you know what I'm saying? People move up. And then you don't ever see them like you used to see them. You don't ever kick it with them like you used to kick it with them. You don't do none of that. You see them when you see them, and that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it moving. You know, everything you learn, everything you went through is a lesson. You know what I'm saying? So keep moving. All right, lesson. Boom. I know what to do. I know what not to do for the next time. You know what I'm saying? Everything is for the next time. Unless you do something stupid, then And you might not get no next time, but everything for the next time. So, and then you can go through. You can find people that's already bigger than you. You see what I'm saying? Because everywhere is somebody bigger than you. You ain't big. You might think you big, but you ain't big. So there's always somebody bigger than you. You can find them, even if you don't. You can get in touch with somebody that can lead you to 100 other people. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gotta. And then put your little ad on the little Craigslist. You see? You do that, boom. Now people calling you. You see what I'm saying? They trying to get a place. They trying to get in. You can book a month ahead. You get your little website. Book a month ahead. You can book 2 months ahead. Whatever. You can book whatever. You need your website though, so they can go on there and start booking, clicking stuff. That's what you need. That's what I'm about to create us, a website. It's gonna start clicking stuff. Go ahead, click this, click that, click what we got. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. And then from there, from there, when you done with that, you're gonna be so thankful. You're gonna be like, dang, I didn't even know I had it in me. But God knew you had it in you. You just had to believe in yourself. You had it in you. He only gonna do so much for you, but you got to do the other half. You know what I'm saying? He'll give you a little nudge, but you the one gotta go. You see what I'm saying? Or he'll put your idea. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be the one that gotta go do it. If you wanna do it, if you wanna do it, then you gotta go do it. Like I keep saying, ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Ain't nobody gonna do it for us. You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do it for us. You see what I'm saying? But ain't nobody gonna do this. And I'm giving y'all, this is raw footage. Like, this is raw cut, like just me just talking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't editing no videos, I ain't doing all that. I'm giving y'all what it is. You see what I'm saying? I might start like later on, but right now I'm giving y'all raw footage. Like, this is what it is. This is the struggle. This is what people going through. You see what I'm saying? I ain't hiding nothing from y'all. So people are struggling. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that person struggling. You don't. It's not a good feeling at all. And then when you ain't got nobody, that ain't a good feeling either. You know what I'm saying? And then so you just there like down and out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some more land too. I'm gonna get that for the homeless people who ain't got no family, who ain't got nobody to really talk to or communicate with. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go and pick a couple of people up. You know what I'm saying? Offer them a job or something. See if I can help their life out. You know? Because I need help too. So I'm gonna see if they help me and we can help each other. You know what I'm saying? Keep you off the streets, get you a safe place to go. You know what I'm saying? You just work. You know what I'm saying? You just work. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay you some. I'll give you a place to live too. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you stay at work. Don't be doing no drugs or none of that. We're gonna be doing P-tests. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing all that. But yeah, I'm gonna pick a couple people up off the streets. You know what I'm saying? Try to change their life. People with babies, I'm gonna pick them up too. I'm gonna pick up, I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes. Just pick up a couple people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many, just a couple. See how that go. And then if that go good, shit, I don't know. I'm just trying to think about what God would do, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I know you can't save everybody, but you can save some people, you know what I'm saying? The people that really need it, not the people that really messed it up for other people, you know what I'm saying? But they probably really need it too, but I'm talking about you gotta really need it. Like, you gotta be on the street with your kids, like, I don't know. You gotta really need it though. Like, and I'm gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a place to live. I'm gonna, you know, do what's right. So do what's right. Then after that, I don't know. I might even, I don't know. And it all depends on how I feel. Might even mess around and grab like 5 to 10 people and give them a little piece of a land. Tell them this your land. You know what I'm saying? I don't know yet. It all depends. Give them a little piece, you know what I'm saying? Or the good life, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gotta tell you, don't nobody tell you what to do. It's your land, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna preach to them what I'm preaching to y'all. Same thing. Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, buy your stuff, get your stuff. Keep it clean though, keep it clean. I'm gonna be walking around this mug too, but you gotta keep it clean. That's gonna be in the contract, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna dirty this mug up. This ain't finna be looking dirty like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta clean up after yourself. And then, clean up after yourself. What I'm gonna have I'm gonna have people there, growing the gardens and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the whole nine. I'm gonna try to do the whole nine. I'm gonna change somebody's life. I'm gonna help somebody out. I'm gonna make some money. I don't know. I'm gonna do a lot. But this is the first step. It's getting some land though. That's the first step. You can't do nothing without that. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want to do, but you ain't gonna do nothing without no land. You know? So even if I got the land, I can pick up a couple people right now and be like, boom, drop them off at the land, boom, get them a little RV or a little tent or whatever. Tell them, here you go, right here. Camp out here. All you got to do is grow this garden, and you can stay here. They'll do that. They on the street. They grow in the garden. They gonna have food. You see what I'm saying? So they gonna, you know what I'm saying? And then they probably even know people. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. You get people, and then they end up knowing people. Like they be like, oh, my cousin will build this for you for $5,000, $4,000, whatever, $10,000. He'll build you a whole house for $15,000 out of brick and everything. Or they even know how to do it. You see what I'm saying? Most people that's homeless right now, they really know how to do stuff, but they just in messed up situations. You know what I'm saying? Like people getting fired from their job. You know what I'm saying? People doing this. People getting laid off, and they like, dang, I done worked this whole time. I done worked 20 years at this place. I was finna retire next year, or maybe in like 2 more years, I was gonna retire. Now I done messed around and got fired. Oh, I was working 15 years. I only had 7 more years. I was finna retire. Now I can't even I done lost my job. It ain't your fault though. Cause it's what you was taught. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that thinking stuff out. You gotta, that gotta go bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? You ain't helping nobody out, especially nobody in your family. You gotta, whatever they taught you, unlearn that and go with this. Go with what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Save your money. You get a job. Save some money for your land. And then buy your land. And then after that, you can even keep your job. But put some money up to the side so you got some money for your land. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm working this job, but all the money that I'm making from this job is going to my land, or at least half of it is, because I gotta pay rent. You see what I'm saying? Or you can get some land and then live on your land and then go to work from there. Live out your car, live out your RV, whatever you want to do, and then save your money, and then in 3 months you can buy what you want to buy. You know what I'm saying? You can buy your water, you can buy a little shed, you can buy RV, whatever you want to buy, you can buy it. And then after that, then you go from there. You see what I'm saying? All right, now I got my shed, now I got somewhere to sleep. I already got my heater. You see what I'm saying? I already got this, I already got that. Now I need power. Let me get the power. All right, now I got power. Now I ain't got to worry about gas. I ain't got to worry about propane. So, but I'm going to still keep the propane in case I need it. and then switched with the water, and then the septic tank. You see what I'm saying? And then there you go. You got a whole little shaboom right there. You see what I'm saying? It ain't hard. You just gotta do it. You just gotta get off your lazy butt and do it. Ain't nobody gonna do it but you. And can't nobody do it for you because you ain't gonna learn nothing. Life is all about lessons. If you ain't gonna do nothing in this lifetime, then what you think you gonna do in his lifetime? That's some crazy stuff. Let me say that again. If you ain't gonna do nothing in your lifetime, what makes you think you gonna do something in his lifetime? You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta go and get it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think I'm gonna rename my videos. I don't know yet. I might rename it. Let's go and get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. I don't know yet. But I'm all about going to go get something though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just be sitting around me not doing nothing. You gotta go get something. Or even if you don't know how to get something, let me know. I'll tell you how to get something. Go get it. You see what I'm saying? And then you can leave comments, leave messages, whatever you want to leave. I'm trying to get go live so I can help people out. They said I need 50 subscribers to go live. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all can help me out with that, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? So I can help other people and more people and more people. I'm trying to touch a lot of people though. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get them on the same thing, cause this ain't it. You mess around and lose your job, now you losing your house. You done paid on. You know how long you been living in this house? You been living in this house for 15 years. 15 years. You signed a 30-year mortgage. You been living in this house for 15 years. You been paying rent for 15 years. You hear me? 15 years. And then you just come up and you be like, I gotta go, cause I lost my job. I can't afford this house no more. And now you gonna look back on that 15 years and you gonna be like, man, I could have did so much in that 15 years. Why didn't I think about that? But this is the thing right here. I'm getting y'all to think about it. That's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about that, cause it's gonna come. 15 years gonna come. Whether you hear or you're not gonna hear. 15 years still gonna come. It ain't gonna change cause you hear or not. You know what I'm saying? So you can 15 years, man. 15 years. Man. If you even, man, renters, if you own a house out here, I mean, not even out here, anywhere, whatever, houses be like, if you buy a house, you're gonna be paying like maybe 17 for a mortgage, and that's to pay off the house. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even doing nothing for real. You just trying to pay off the house. But you renting stuff, say renting, even if you got a mortgage, that mortgage stuff, that ain't good either. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got $1 million plan, cause that ain't good. Like I said, you been on this mortgage and now you get fired from your job. Now you ain't been saving money like you was supposed to, and then stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta get another job, find another job, and that takes time because people don't want to hire you because it's AI now. You know what I'm saying? People going AI, so everybody, even the companies trying to save money going with AI. You see what I'm saying? So what makes you think you any different? You see what I'm saying? So remember that too. Yeah, everybody trying to save money right now, but they want you to work. You see what I'm saying? They want you to keep working until you out of your sweat, thirst, and tears. You see what I'm saying? Your blood and tears, your sweat. You see what I'm saying? Till you ain't got nothing no more, and then they gonna let you go. That's it. That's what life is about. They gonna get you. Oh, we got a newcomer in town. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get you. We gonna work you till we can't work you no more, and after that we gonna dish you out. That's life. That's how it works. Now, if you don't want to go that route, you better be like, all right, they got me. They working me, and boom, I'ma ditch them. You see what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna put my money down making over here. That way, if they ever do mess me up or whatever, I can go ahead and dip. You know what I'm saying? So it's always about that too. So remember that.